Real Meals, a show for real people with real kitchens and real full-time jobs. So today, of course, you guys know the drill. I just got home from work and it's nice out. It's summertime. We're gonna have to wear bathing suits soon. And I just wanted something light and summery and refreshing. I didn't want anything to weigh me down. I don't need comfort food anymore. It's not winter, but who am I kidding? I always need comfort food, but I don't want comfort food right now. So the meal today is called Citrus Punch Chicken and Kale Salad. Both the chicken and the kale salad have a citrus punch, so it's going to be light, it's going to be delicious, and it's going to be super, super simple. So I'll just get my ingredients and we'll get started. For my chicken, I need boneless chicken breasts, breadcrumbs, 2 oranges and 2 lemons, and for my salad, I'm going to need one of the oranges. I had some purple asparagus because why not, just to bring it some color, and some kale. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start preparing my chicken. What I need a big plate, and I'm just going to pour some breadcrumbs on it. And of course I need salt and pepper. Forgot to name that one. I always like to put my breadcrumbs on a flat surface so that I can just dip the chicken front and back and put it onto where I'm going to do it. So I just need to rinse my fruit because we're going to use the zest. So you want it nice and clean because you're actually going to eat the outside. And so we're going to zest 1 lemon and 1 orange right onto this. Okay, so I just zested my whole lemon. And when you're zesting fruit, guys, be careful not to get into the white area, just the delicious citrusy outside of the fruit. I just did my lemon right into the breadcrumbs and I'm going to start on my orange. Okay, so I've just zested my orange and my lemon right into my breadcrumbs. I'm going to mix that up just so it's evenly distributed. It already smells so citrusy. I'm going to salt up my breadcrumbs a little bit, some fresh ground pepper, and it's time to get our chicken right in here. So guys, I have boneless chicken tenders that I got from Fresh Direct. I know you guys always see my dog popping up in all of my videos, and I know she's adorable, but I just can't keep her down. Anytime she smells food, she pops her little head up, and now that she's getting big, she can reach the counter, so it's scary. I'm gonna take my chicken out, right onto the cutting board. And for this meal, I like my chicken thin because sometimes I like to mix it in with the salad. So I'm gonna cut each one of these tenders, and they're small. I'm gonna cut them in half. So I'm gonna go one by one and cut them in half, just so that they're a little bit thinner. Okay, so I cut each of my chicken tenders in half so that they're just a little bit thinner and easier for if I want to, mix them in with my salad. You'll see when I make it. And now all I have to do, so I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. All I have to do is sprinkle them with a little olive oil. I'm going to spread the olive oil around just to get it everywhere. Now, why not? And I'm going to dip them, get them covered in this amazing citrus breadcrumb mix, and then place them right on my baking sheet. Okay, now that my chicken is coated with our nice citrusy breadcrumb mix, I'm going to wash my hands just because I was touching the chicken. And I'm going to cut my fruit into slices and bake it right with the chicken. So I'm going to cut my lemon into circle slices, just like this. And I'm going to do the same thing with the orange. But I'm going to use the orange that I didn't zest because what we're going to do with this orange is we're going to peel the rest of it and we're going to use it for our salad. So everything's citrusy, everything has similar flavors. It's just going to be delicious and tangy and wonderful. So I have my fruit all cut up. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to lay it under pieces of chicken so that the flavors of the fruit just bake with the chicken, and it's just awesome. So I'm just, putting it under where I can. This baking sheet's a little bit big for what I'm doing, and it looks something like this. Now I'm gonna pop this right in my oven for 30 minutes. While the chicken's baking, I'll prepare my asparagus for the salad because the asparagus also has to bake. I have my purple asparagus. Now guys, the thing about purple asparagus is it actually has a nuttier flavor, and it's usually thicker and less stringy. I'm gonna rinse my asparagus just a little bit, and I'm just gonna cut the ends off. And guys, asparagus is one of the simplest sides you can make. All you have to do is cut the ends off, lay them right on a baking sheet, sprinkle them with a bit of olive oil, some salt, and pepper, of course, and pop them right in your oven. Now this asparagus only needs about 15 minutes, so before the chicken is done, I'm gonna take these babies out. So I have my chicken and my asparagus in the oven at 400 degrees. The chicken needs 30 minutes and the asparagus 15. Now while that's working, all I need to do is prepare my salad and we're done. For my salad, I need a big bowl, and I have my kale. And like my other veggies, I'm just gonna rinse off my kale. I don't know what's going on with this kale, but it's extremely difficult to take apart. I'm gonna rinse it in parts just to make sure I rinse most of it. Part 1 and part 2. So with the kale, all I'm gonna do is remove it from the thick stem. So I'm gonna just take out all of the leafy, delicious pieces of kale, and I just rip them up with my fingers. I know a lot of people cut them with a knife, and for me that's just a hassle. I'm just gonna rip them off with my fingers, and then I'm just gonna give them a loose chop and put them right into our bowl. So I removed all of the kale from the thick stem. I'm just gonna roll it all up, whatever I can grab in my hand, and give it just a rough chop. Guys, the easiest way to chop things that are like this, like leafy kale or parsley, is to just roll it all up and then chop it like a log. So my kale is all chopped. I'm just gonna put that in my bowl. It looks fantastic. We're on a kale kick. We're being cool, okay? We're on a kale kick. Now, I'm gonna take this orange that I used, and I'm just gonna peel it, and it's easier, in my mind, it's easier to peel the zested orange. So I feel like the hardest part's already done. I don't think that sounds correct. But anyway, okay. So my orange is peeled, and it's funny, anytime my mom peels a fruit, whether it's an apple or an orange, anything, she always makes it into a flower, and this is what mine, you proud of me? This is my flower. Maybe next time I go over, I'm gonna have her show me how she does it. So I'm just gonna cut my orange into little chunks, however you wanna cut it. I'm cutting it into little tiny triangles, just like this, and I'm throwing it right in my salad. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? I had to. I wasn't going to, and I had to. Okay, now that I put my orange in there, I'm gonna cut my other lemon. Ooh, it's a juicy one. And I'm going to put half of the lemon without the seeds. So this is how my mom taught me to do it. I'm gonna put half the lemon right into a glass. You know what? I'm gonna use the whole lemon. These are really little lemons, so bear with me here. I'm just, using my judgment. And just with the seeds, I'm gonna use a fork to take them out. Looks like I got all of them. So I have a whole small lemon right into my cup, and I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of olive oil and some salt. And this is our dressing, guys. I'm gonna put it aside for now so that the salad doesn't get soggy. So we have a whole orange and some kale. When the asparagus is done, we're gonna throw that into the salad and then dress it and put it alongside with the chicken. Once those are done, I'll show you what it looks like. Guys, so my chicken and my asparagus are done. I just gotta pull them out of the oven. The whole entire apartment smells amazing, citrusy, and the nutty asparagus. My chicken looks beautiful, orange, yellow, colorful. My asparagus is rustic purple. It's fantastic. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut it. It's still pretty hot. If you want, you can let it, cool down a little bit. I'm just having at it. And guys, actually, I left my asparagus in for the full 30 minutes that my chicken was in there. So, just FYI. So my asparagus is in little pieces, and I'm just throwing it right in with my salad. I thought it would take 15 minutes. In 30 minutes, it just cooked so nicely. It's like this beautiful, rustic-looking asparagus. It's just fantastic. Purple asparagus is by far my favorite. So we threw that into our salad of kale and orange slices. So now we have purple, green, and orange. It looks beautiful. We're gonna add in our dressing of a whole small lemon and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm just gonna toss it real quick. And it looks so fresh. I mean, it looks even fresher on my counter, but it looks really fresh and summery. And this is, guys, this is a great salad to bring to a barbecue. It's just something, it's a crowd pleaser. It has just simple, fresh ingredients, a few ingredients, loved ingredients, and the taste is amazing. This is what it looks like. Now, all I need to do is eat. So I have my plate. I'm just gonna put some salad on it. Make sure I get every single color before my dog does. Put some salad on it, and then, wow. Get some chicken with the fruit underneath. Guys, this just looks amazing. We have our citrus chicken, our citrus salad with purple asparagus, and it looks so fresh. I can't wait to eat it. I had my soak. I'm so glad I did that moment. I made this myself, and I feel so great about it. I feel great with what I'm putting into my body, even after work, and it's something that you should all start doing. It's a fantastic feeling to just cook your own food. Enough with the chitter chatter. I'll taste it. I'm gonna get some chicken and some salad. I have everything that I could possibly ever want in one forkful. That's insane. You have the lightly crispy, citrusy flavor of the chicken. You have the beefy, nutty flavor of the purple asparagus, crisp, fresh kale, citrus, fresh oranges, and then the cooked fruit slices that are on this plate. This meal cannot be beat. Thanks for watching AK Real Meals. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, AK Real Meals, and subscribe to my YouTube page. Please subscribe. I have a lot more delicious recipes coming up, I promise, right after work.